Hiring people is really scary, especially your first employee. If you're wearing too many hats in the business, here's how hiring the right first employee can change everything. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how we've recruited now up to 3 full-time members of staff, and also how we have a good recruitment process, how you can streamline that, and how it affects your marketing. The first person you employ is crucial to your business success, and it really comes down to this one thing: leverage. You have to leverage your time. So what I'm going to talk you through in this video is our personal journey and what I've done, how I've leveraged my time, and what we did to grow our business from 0 to 6 figures within 12 months, and how we built a team of 5 people around us to help us do it. The concept of leveraging your time is really about taking the tasks away from you as the founder, as the business owner, so you can focus on scaling and growing the company. Right? You got to focus on the high impact tasks and get rid of the low impact tasks to somebody else, leveraging your time. So here's how I did it, right? Me and Abby set the business up, and I was doing a lot of video work, filming, editing, etc. So that is very time sensitive, and I knew I couldn't keep doing that if we wanted to grow. So what I did was employed a videographer. The first person in my team was a videographer because it allowed me to leverage my time, which meant I could focus on the marketing and the selling and speaking to people while they delivered the work. Do you see the concept? So now we've got to look at your business and how you can do that. So as a founder, as a business owner, your time is the most valuable asset you have, which is why it's really important to focus on those A1 tasks that make the company money, right? And they are urgent and important. That's where you want to spend all your time, making the company money. So many business owners and entrepreneurs that I speak to spend too much time on tasks that don't impact the revenue of the business. Admin, replying to emails, doing day-to-day tasks, printing, filing, taking the bins out, stuff like that seems, just mundane. We really want to get other people doing that stuff. This is where I'm going to introduce you to the concept of working on the business rather than in it. Now, you might have heard business coaches and gurus and people banded this around, but really what it means is you as an owner, you're looking at what's actually happening in the business as opposed to doing the work, chasing the work, doing the work, chasing the work. So you as a founder need to focus on high-level strategic partnerships, work that's really going to impact and move the needle. You as an owner, as a founder, you've got to work on activities, as Alex Hormozy says, moving the needle forward. The risk of not focusing on this and not leveraging your time means it's going to stifle growth, burn out. You're probably going to have higher stress levels, and you're going to be doing stuff that ultimately you don't enjoy. Right? You don't find that fun. So why are you doing the tasks you don't find fun? Okay, so step 1, we need to identify the tasks that you can delegate. So first we have to do a bit of a time audit. This allows you to track what you're doing each day, each week, so you can really ultimately focus on the fun and high value stuff within the business, and the low value and low fun tasks we delegate. Right, we push that out, we give that to somebody, and then you can identify who you need to hire. So the high impact versus low impact tasks are really high impact generates revenue, it grows the business, it moves it forward. Okay, low impact tasks, although they're important, they don't actually grow the company. So in our example, I mentioned about recruiting a videographer, right? It was important because we were delivering the work for the client, but it wasn't growing our revenue, right? It was just doing the work. So it's still important, it needs to be done, but it could be done by somebody else, not me. And I could get somebody that's better at the job than I am. Right, so it levels us up in multiple ways. 1, it freeing me up to focus on the A1 stuff that grows the business, and 2, increases our high quality delivery work because I've recruited and employed somebody better at doing the job than I was. So how do we identify the biggest time consuming job? And really who you should hire first. So often you as a founder, as the owner, you are not a specialist in your role. Okay, you're good at doing the job, you have a lot of knowledge and expertise, but you're also the one with the ideas. Okay, and you're probably quite fast paced and you want to get a lot of stuff done in a short amount of time. If you're anything like me, that's how I operate. So you're probably looking for a specialist. right? You're probably looking for someone who can do the high quality work that maybe you haven't got the time for. For example, you might be looking for an admin assistant or a content creator, social media manager, graphic designer, someone who can leverage a little bit of those responsibilities. You might be looking for a virtual assistant. You might want a VA that actually can help you manage your inbox. I know people that get 200 plus emails a day. They can't manage all of that themselves. They have someone do it for them. So as much as we also hired a videographer, we also hired somebody to work on client success, someone that I knew was going to be a specialist in building relationships, delivering excellence in service, and was good with design, presentations, communicating with people that I necessarily couldn't do. So that's why we hired Mia. Mia is then the head of client success. She makes sure everybody that works with us as a client has a great experience, right, and delivers that exceptional value. The next thing you also want to do as an entrepreneur, business owner for your first employee is look at what you don't enjoy doing and what you do really enjoy doing. So if you are great at sales, you don't need to recruit a salesperson. If you struggle with lead generation and the sales side of things, maybe you want to recruit a salesperson. Now generally, and this isn't a rule of thumb, but generally the founder of the business is the best person at selling it. So you probably want to stay doing that, having those conversations, selling the product or service, and have other people around you to delegate the tasks to that you need support with. Now knowing who to hire first and hiring the right person really means you need to have clear job requirements. You need to know exactly what they're going to come in and what they're going to do. So creating a daily to-do list will really help with that. What is this person, if they came into your business 40 hours a week, 9 to 5, what are they going to do? A daily checklist of all the things that you need help managing. Hire specialists, not generalists. Try and go for those specialist people in certain positions that allow you to improve your product or service. Once you know the type of person you need to recruit, you then need a recruitment process and you need a system for that. We have a 3-tiered system approach. We have a group interview, so everyone that applies via the website or LinkedIn or Indeed, they get invited to a group interview. They then have a written application. They have to apply in writing to again get a 1-to-1 interview. So there's a 3-stage process before we give anybody a job offer. We don't jump straight into 1-to-1. We have to make it as hard as possible for somebody to get a job with us. And you are no different. As a first employee, do not recruit your friend or family member or somebody that you know. You need to seek out a specialist in a certain area that's going to leverage your time. So your number one takeaway from watching this video is find the tasks that you should be delegating. Find the tasks that are holding you back and then start recruiting people around them. I'd love to know what's the one task that's taking up most of your time. Drop it in the comments and I'd love to help and offer value. If you want us to do a separate video on our recruitment process and how I've actually found great people to be in the business, let me know and we'll put that into the program. Hope you found this video useful, and if you have, smash the subscribe button. We've got this channel dedicated to supporting small businesses and growing their revenue. So until next time, I'll see you in the next video.